finishing up with Doug's moose, it's finally my turn to go hunting. Brian and I head across the lake to a spot that we know, get set up, and start the call. Just before dark, we had this bull come out. He's a good bull, he's got nice wide pans, and I'm looking, but it's a little early in the season for this, so we decided that we're going to let this guy go. As is always the case, whenever you decide not to shoot an animal, that's when the animal is going to give you every opportunity in the world to take him. But we made our decision, we decided that this isn't the bull for us, so it's just watch him walk and watch him do his thing. The next day we're high up on a ridge, we look down and look what we see. A beautiful, big, wide bull with a cow, but there's one little problem. He's across a river that you just can't walk across, so it's time to go get the Argo and see how we can make this happen. The only way we can get across the river is to use the Argo. An Argo is probably the best tool that I have as an outfitter in Newfoundland, but even Argos have their limitations. The current in the river is so strong that the only way we can do this is to float across in a boat, pull across a rope, tie the rope to the Argo, and use the rope to guide the Argo into the spot that we want to land on. It makes for an interesting trip, but it's all a part of Hardcore Hunter. With a little maneuvering back and forth, we finally get across and it's time to go after my bull. We get to where we see the bull. Brian makes his first call, and right off the bat, we have this smaller bull come out. We hunt the rest of the day, but as light starts to fade, we don't see our big bull. Another small bull comes out, but it's not what we want, so it's time to pack up and head across the river. After not being able to get on that bull that we've seen, we decide that we're going to move to another area. We go to a place that's high up on the hill where we can see a long ways. We start glassing, and right off the bat we start seeing lots and lots of moose. As I'm sitting here watching this caribou walk across, I happen to look across the valley, and what do I see but two monster bulls. The bulls are too far away to film with the camera, but it's time to make a plan and get over there. After almost 3 hours of going through some of the worst stuff that you can imagine, we finally get up on the moose. Both bulls are bed down, and now it's time to get into position and try to make the shot. The bulls are about 300 yards away. I have a bipod on my gun, and every time I set the gun down, the brush gets in the way and I can't get the shot. The whole time I'm trying to find a spot to get set up, all I can think is that both bulls are going to jump up and run out of my life forever. After what seems like an eternity, I finally find an area that I can get set up and take my shot.
What do you think of that, buddy? Aye?
I think that's about as awesome as it gets. Excellent. Good job. One shot, down you go.
Boys, what a shot he made, boys.
Right there.
What a shot. He's a good shot. Took that moose one shot right down. And there's another big bull there. Area 18, Foxeye Outfitters. And here comes the other one. Boy, look at that.
That type of filming, right?
Yeah. Look at that. That was it right off, buddy. I think we got the bigger one, don't we?
Yeah, I'd say so.
No, that one got wide pans, didn't he?
I mean, how can you tell? It's two big bulls. Well.
Beautiful, buddy.
Oh man, look at that. Oh yeah, that's one. I think that's the biggest moose I've shot yet.
Yeah?
What a nice moose.
What do you got, 16, 17 points on him?
What a
You can't tell by the points, folks. You gotta go by the...
Yeah, by the size of the pans,
Yeah.
the width, but, you know, well, look what we got. It's almost the end of November, going into December. Moose season is pretty much coming to an end. We had, at Foxeye Outfitters, we had the best year yet. You know, I've been hunting for the last 3 weeks, off and on, trying to get a nice animal. And we came out yesterday, Dean and I, and wound up scoring on a beautiful, beautiful moose that you know, anybody would be happy with. And I can tell you that I'm ecstatic, and it's a great way to end the show with you know, this beautiful animal. So,
As every hunter knows, once you pull the trigger, all the fun's over and all the work begins. We spent the next 6 hours packing this moose out over the mountain, but it was worth every second. In all my years of hunting, I don't think I've ever been happier than to finally get to my bike.